Good evening. Today, the 27th of April, 2022. Um, I want to do a quick one, and I hope that this will save lives. I hope it saves lives. Um, I'm just hearing right now about a known guy who committed suicide last Friday. Today is just Wednesday. This Friday, um, and the follow up so far on the cause. Why would a man commit suicide and all of that? So try. Let me try to break it down to people who want to know. Suicide. Why? What can move man, and a good man for that matter? Good one. This one, a good man. What can move a man to the position of killing himself, taking his own life? In the Nigerian environment, in other environments, what we hear about is the man, goes to kill his wife, kill his children, and kill himself, all that kind of thing. Let's see the cause. What can be the cause of these things? What can come to the mind of a man? By the way, I've been there before. Um, those who complain about, see a man, see not a man, usually they are not people who even know what it is to be a man. Imagine if your wife is asking you, "Are you a man?" Does she know what it is to be a man? She doesn't. So I'm just bringing these excerpts from this recent event alone, and these are just some of the things we've heard about it. Now, who is a man? Let's start from there. Who is a man? We say that the real man is by stature. We can tell gender, man, woman, that kind of thing. It carries the, whatever. I'm defining. It carries the seed for the next generation, that kind of thing. But let's come to the ones that we talk about. It provides for the family. It protects his family, and then this posterity, which is keeping this generation and preparing for the next one. So let's come to the ones that are the main functions of man: providing and protecting. You find out that men try a lot and struggle a lot, especially when they love their family. A lot of men are like that. You just misunderstand a lot of things. A lot of men are good men. Maybe someday we'll talk about what makes a good man turn around and is not a good man anymore. Hopefully I'll reach it at this point. So he provides and he protects, and he struggles to meet the bill, cover his family, go the extra mile, be the last man to get in and the one who shuts the door, who opens it. It just is that covering. Man is the covering, protector, covering. It takes that after the person of God, who is our cover. So that's what a man is, okay? Unfortunately, humanly, forget about whatever, what do they call them now? I've disliked them so much that I don't even remember who they are really. Forget about whatever these talkers say. Forget about it. Motivational, whatever. Forget about whatever they say. Right? Unfortunately for the man, the person that reminds him that he is still a man is his wife. The person that reminds him humanly. I'll come to what you might be thinking about, which is why should it be a woman should be the one who is validating the man? Talks. There are talks. Where you get to the river of being a man, the father of the house, you will understand. Don't talk about it until you are there. And if you're having a good one, please don't think that those who are having bad ones are not good enough. Life is not. See, life is like this. Okay, so the one who validates him is his wife. But guess what happens in the place of arguments and misunderstanding and all of that? Almost all the men who have committed suicide anywhere, Nigeria or anywhere in the world, is directly related to a spouse. Directly. A man may be owing a company, owing the bank so much money and he cannot pay. So many men are owing, but his wife is giving him succor. He won't kill himself because somebody is still saying you are doing well. But the one who is owing the bank and his wife is giving him hell, are you a man? Is that what a man does? What have you done that other men have not done? Is that what your mates do? That one is going to kill himself. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's going to kill himself. Straight. I'll tell you why. Let me tell you now. The moment that man feels like I can't reach it anymore, I cannot do it anymore, I am failing in my responsibilities, the next thing that amounts to is 1 + 1 = 2. What that amounts to him, his subconsciousness, is I am not a man anymore. Because I can't do what a man should be doing, I am no longer a man. So the next question that follows that is what? Why should I continue to live? Why should I continue to live? That's what takes a man to suicide. I can't reach it anymore. So I don't feel like I'm being a man anymore. If I'm not a man anymore, why should I continue to live? Shikena. It's just as simple as that. So you can reverse that process. Just reverse the process. I'm speaking for those who care. Speaking to those who care. If you don't care, don't worry. Just pass. Waka pass. When you get to the river, you come back to this video. So I've said that only one person reminds a man that yes, guy, you are a man. He's not doing well. He's not doing as much as he wanted to do. But let me tell an experience that I dealt in some years ago. It's the marriage of a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, but a female. I'm not sure she will mind because she doesn't. I'm not going to mention names, but once she listens to this, I'm sure she will not mind. She called me once and said, "Buddy, I don't know what I've done to my husband. I won't mention his name. He's just not talking to me anymore." What did he say you did? I said he's not talking to me anymore. He's just not talking. What are you going to do? She said, I don't know. I'll do anything. I just cannot allow my marriage to destroy. I'm not giving up on my marriage. I'm just not leaving my husband. I'm not leaving my children. I'm not leaving my home. I love my husband so much. I'm not going to leave him. I said, where is he right now? She said, it's in the living room downstairs. Where are you? I'm in the room upstairs. And I said, you know what? All these things you are telling me right now, right? Go downstairs. Kneel between his legs. Don't sit beside him. Kneel down between his legs. Place your hands on his thighs. look straight into his eyes and tell him, all these things you are telling me, go and tell him. I can't lose my marriage. I lost my husband so much. Go and tell him. Just look straight into his eyes. Tell him everything you're telling me right now. That was the end of that trouble. But let me tell you what happened. The guy was not talking anymore because, as she said, I am not meeting the needs of my family. You are the one meeting it. And I'm feeling already that I'm losing my existence. She said, am I complaining? I'm not complaining. I said, no, you don't have to complain. I am telling you, I'm losing the reason for my existence. Then she said, you know what I'm going to do? Please, I will transfer everything I have. No, don't let me give the, she found a peculiar solution to our problem. Let me end it there. But what am I trying to say? When the guy, that thing that guy said, men who are prideful don't say it. They would never tell. That's one. Two, if she hadn't gone so far to find that solution, that guy might move from that position of silence to another level, and you never know what will come out of it. She found the solution right there by reaching out. What's the main cause of people coming? Main cause, for people who commit suicide and all of that. Main cause is they don't want to reach out to anybody. They don't want to listen to motivational speakers who say, no, try it this other way. If you try it, it will be like that. No, you have not solved the problem. You are causing more problem. I want to run. So, how can we begin to solve this problem? How hard is it for the woman in the home to appreciate every little thing that is done instead of complaining about the big, medium, or little things that are not yet done? Mark my word, not yet done. Everything about life is in priority. So you line things out. You are reaching things one after the other. Why you complain about? And then why do you even compare your own marriage to another? Why? Like, seriously, why? This is what your mates are doing. Oh yeah, as in some experiences that I know, people are building house in Lekki area now. Yeah, let us also go to Lekki. People who are, that can only come from people who are visionless in life. That's where it comes from. People are moving to this, let us also go. No vision for life. You're not special to do the general things. There are people like that. So appreciate little things, validate if you have to. It's madness. If you don't want him to commit suicide, but if you want him, it's okay. Do your thing. I'm just giving solution to problems. And if you want to kick against my solution, I hope you'll be able to proffer some other solution. As we always do, say, why should it be the one who validates whatever? No, don't worry. You go and continue with your own, or give us better solution to the problem. All right. This is what I've been there, so I can tell you what brings men to that point. And if you don't want it to go beyond that point, find a solution. If not, don't worry, go ahead. You have the consequence of your choice. So I'm trying to speak to our wives. Your mouth can destroy your husband, and your mouth can make your husband. I listened to, I think it's Pastor Funke Adejumo who said once that if your husband is not succeeding, you're a witch. I'm not the one who said that. A lot of people didn't understand what she was saying, but I understand exactly what she's saying. You know, um, it's related to this. Your mouth can make your husband. Your mouth can destroy him completely. You can wreck a man. You can wreck a man. Man up. Are you a man? That's not how men behave. What you've done? What's is that peculiar? Other men do better things, you know. And those who want to kill their husband quicker, look at what. Do you know Sandra's husband just bought her a Range Rover, 2022 model? What do you think you're saying, actually? You know, are you a man? See what men do. See, killing your own small. So let me come to this one. A dear woman of God said this long ago. She said, and it is true. She said that the tool of fighting violence for a woman is her mouth. But the tool of violence for a man is his fist. You can repeat this, please. I didn't say it. A woman of, I don't want to mention her name so that people don't go after her. So let me not mention her name. You know. But you'll agree with me, it's true, right? Good. So, sometimes you have been violating your man. You have been violently attacking him for such a long time, right? I heard what that Ghanaian man said on YouTube, I think. He said so. He said most times when you see a man come out like that, go and check. His wife has been violating him for long. And he had to break and fight himself out of it. Do you know? Violence, verbal, physical, emotional, whatever. I will never ever support any. I'm not in support of any. As far as I'm concerned, anger is of the devil. Just stay away from it. Take a walk. I prefer to be called a coward than anything else. You take a walk. So you've been violating with your mouth, destroying the man, and then if the guy by any means responds to that violence at any point, that woman is quick to say he's violent. Why? Because you do not understand that you actually have been attacking him for long. For long. If you want, as I said earlier, if you want to solve a problem, I can only give proffer solutions that I think will work. If you have better ones, add it. If you don't believe in the one I'm saying, bring your own. Bring your own. So sometimes, guess what? That man, the truth is, if you really must get involved with any relationship between man and woman, be wise. Don't listen to any one of them alone. Don't do it. You are not a homemaker when you say, let me listen to the wife first and then let me listen to the husband later. No, you are not going to get anything from it. Call the two of them. The wisest way. Call the two of them. Say it. Whatever you want to say it openly to the two of them. Yoruba will say, ẹni bá roko kò lè roko sọ́dọ̀ ẹlòmíì, á roko sọ́dọ̀ ara ẹni. A farmer do not weed. When they weed the grounds, when they till the grounds, you don't till to the others, you till to your side. So they're going to say things that benefit them. They'll never say things that they've done wrong. They'll say the things that look good and make them look good. You are not a wise person if you listen to any one of two people and you judge, believe, or try to even act on that. You are not wise. You are not wise. Because you never hear the truth. Listen to both of them. while you can still save it. When you can't save it, let the relationship go. Marriage is not the end of the world. Divorce does not kill anybody. Divorce has saved lives. Am I in support of divorce? Yes. Yes, some marriages are mistakes. Let it go. If you kill yourself because of the children, trust me, they will grow. They will live. And your children, right, prefer a living parent than a dead parent. Even if you're far, they prefer you alive than when they look at your grave. So the guy has been fighting for his life, fighting, it's you've been bombarding him with bad words that kills him. I don't know why that happens though. Just talking to wreck a man to win an argument. You don't win an argument, and you win an argument, you lose a friend. Why? You win the argument, yeah, let it go, but you lose the friend. If you don't want to marry, stay away. Don't stay in your father's house. Yeah, men are single. You don't want to marry, stay alone. Man, you don't want to marry, stay alone. But if you say everybody's having children, you too want to have children. Have children if you want to have children, but please don't go and kill any man. Don't go and kill any man or any woman. If you are defective, as Pastor Taiwo Odukoya said, my pastor, if you are defective, he said, please don't pass it on. Please don't pass it on. Me too, I'm begging. If you are defective, if you are toxic, please don't pass it on. Please. We can only beg you. We know that you're not here because you're toxic. So you're not here. But we'll still beg you, Noni, please. Don't pass it on. Please. So I'm going to end this by saying, once you've met a toxic person, or you met a defective person, please don't stay too long in that place. One woman told me, very old, she must be very old now. She must be well over 70 now. I hope she's somewhere. She's a good woman. I said when I met, she said her father told her, in other words, if you enter the wrong home, you enter the wrong home, don't stay too long there. Take a walk, run. So this is what I'll say. If you've gotten into a wrong relationship, don't stay too long there, run. Run. Don't believe all those things that people say that if you divorce, you are going to hell. Trust me, you are not going to hell. Bible says that from the beginning, it was not so. That's what God said. From the beginning, it was not so. I'm going to extend this video a little because of this statement. From the beginning, it was not so. Yes, in other words, at this time, it has continued to happen, right? That's what that means now. That's one. Two, the times when God spoke to us about how to live as man and wife, He laid down instructions. Those women followed those instructions. The women of this age who are exposed, and men, and men who are exposed to all sorts of lives, are not looking at God's instructions anymore. They are not. So if you're looking at God's instructions, there will not be reason for divorce at all, because each one will be living according to God's instruction, laid down instruction. But when you don't follow the God's laid down instruction, it's simple. Divorce has to come in. You go your way. You can't follow. We can't work together. Why are you staying together? For two cannot work together except they agree. If you don't agree, why are you forcing it? Seriously. You don't agree on anything. Why are you forcing it? You should both be happy to go your way. So for a lot of women whose husbands don't come home, this is the reason they don't come home, because they don't want to die. Hopefully, we can deal with these things. Your mouth can do better work. The man can focus on building his family and stop being afraid of the woman who's going to run him down. Have a very lovely evening. God bless you. This is HBO speaking here. Bye.